usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 81 of my series, where I aim to play the towns, urban areas, and cities of Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, getting a score of 25,000 points on the maps of each and every single one of these. Now, today we have made it to the, well, I guess we should call it the rural settlement of Norheimsund. Now, this is an odd one. So it consists of the urban settlement of Norheimsund, and then they included recently, like 10 years ago, the urban settlement of ized as well. And there is sort of continuous habitation along this road, so I guess that makes sense these days, but it's still a little messy for making maps. So, and then it sort of strings up along this valley as well. So you might debate what is actually an urban settlement in this map, but I've tried to make it sort of cover the area to reflect that it is an urban settlement of sorts. Once upon a time I lived up here, but that was like way back, so I remember this bit quite well. And well, actually we lived over here also for a little while, so I might remember some of these bits, but it's been, what, almost 40 years. So that's not exactly recent history. What else can we say about this thing? Why on earth have I done that? Let's just do like so and publish this thing. Yes, publish, thank you. What else can we say about this? It's got an interesting little lake up here. Of course, it's not part of the playthrough. It's called the Goldfish Lake. Someone took fish out of, I think it was the Congo, some golden-like fishes, and put into the lake there, and they've been thriving ever since. So if you want to go see something like big golden trout, go there and have a look. There's also a rather spectacular waterfall up here. Maybe we'll see it. We'll see if we'll see it. Who knows? Let's play blindfolded, then we won't see anything. Right, enough faffing about. Let's go to Norheimsund and ized. Of all the episodes I had to re-record, this is the one I've been dreading the most to revisit, because there is a certain location here which has a rather spectacular glitch. Something that's gone very wrong with the camera when they shot the images of the area in a certain location here. On one hand, I hope I'll get back there, and then on the other hand, I desperately hope I won't. It would be kind of nice to see, but no, let's not. So let's go to Norheimsund. So apparently Nord means something that is, something that is narrow. Nord and narrow, yeah, I can see how that goes together. And Heim is a home, and Sund is a sound or a strait, so it would be the home by the narrow strait. And I guess the narrow strait is here. Anyways, so let's see, where are we now? Are we coming up on Norheimsund, or are we coming up on ized? We are coming up on, well, the distances of Granvin and Kvandal and Oslo. Let's see, I can't recall quite the look of either place. Even though it's not that long since I visited. This must be Norheimsund. It's not that many years since I drove through here. Yes, definitely Norheimsund. It looks a little different, and faces slightly different as well. And let's see, yeah, we got this little island out there. And that could actually be, oh, it used to be it could, but it isn't. The trouble here is that there is some absolutely insane map misalignment going on in this map. So that must be that bus stop over there. Oh, I remember these stairs. No, I don't. Let's rephrase that. I don't remember those stairs, but so when I lived in ized, like I lived up here. I seem to recall there was some stairs going down to this bus stop over here. But yeah, so right. So you can see all these houses are sort of onto the road. That is just plain wrong. So let's have a look at this bus stop. And we got this house behind the bus stop, which must be that one. Yeah, we got this long building here, which is that one. Okay, so next building with the garage is that. And the house we're looking at is this one. Now, I don't know which will be the best. They seem to be misaligned. In either direction, actually. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take a punt and say that that is a decent placement. My decent placements in this map will probably be 5 to 7 extra meters off, but that's actually pretty good for this map. You can see I got the house covering the road, and we are nowhere near the center point of the house where we were facing. That island is Kvamsøya, and I believe the mountain over there is called Simlehorn. No, Samlen, that was the name, sorry. Simlehorn is probably somewhere else. So I remember when I went to secondary school here, we once made a class trip out here to the island. We also made a class trip over here. Going by boat. Well, not your ordinary express boat, but actual fishing boats. So let's see, so we are looking directly east over there. So we're looking, so it must be out here somewhere. Well, that's a huge number of houses to check out. So we are, okay, so we're looking northward, so we are over here. And that piece of road could easily be this one. And as a matter of fact, I think it is. Because here we got this bend going on. And at least there's one thing you can trust when a map misalignment or the layer misalignment is so great as it is here. You can trust the roads normally, because it's usually the house layer that is borked beyond recognition. So let's hope we will avoid the nightmare that the previous episode was. Not that it was misaligned, but that it was so hard to figure out, or rather to get a perfect playthrough. There we go, 4 meters away. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, when I was in the 4th to 6th grade back in the day, that would be age 10 to 12. I would ride my bike down this road, around this bend here, onto the main road behind here and down to school. So we were living right at the top of this valley, like way up here. The thing is, I might have mentioned this in the intro, it's been a while since I recorded it. But yeah, I remember well when I came back here, and I was like thinking about, let's see if I can find that little, let's see. So, I just want to revisit some old stomping grounds here. So this house down here used to have... Oh, they built a new one. Okay. So there was a house here that used to have sort of a... There was all sorts of businesses that set up here and went bust right away, and I think there also was sort of a club for young people. And let's see, and I remember, so when I was cycling to school, wow, that whole thing is still standing, nice. So I remember when I was cycling to school, I was going up this tiny little hill, and that just felt so steep, and I knew going up here that the rest of the road home, which was like way up here underneath this mountain up there, was all uphill, and it was going to be such a drag. And then when I revisited it, I was like, that tiny little gradient there, and the gentlest of slopes all the way up, and that was just killing me on my bike. So yeah, that says volumes about how your perspective can change from an adult to a child, or vice versa. Anyways, so we are currently here at this this industrial site that produces various stuff out of steel. And let's see, so this road here is that one. So enough going down memory lane, I guess. Now these staggers don't quite correspond with what I'm seeing, so I think I'll have to take a beat on something. Perpendicular to the road, we're looking at this wee house down here. Like so. Nice one. Ooh, and we are downtown. Oh, this is a nice view. And that's the old cinema. A movie theater. I remember going to the movies there. Like stuff 12 people into an old Nissan Bluebird estate. And just hope and pray that the police officers would be on the road that particular Saturday. And it would be really old seats that would, make your back hurt for a week afterwards until the next time you went to the movies. So yeah, it's cool that they kept that building. And the olden bridges, and let's see. Yeah, I remember these houses, that's cool. But, yeah, so that's the pedestrian bridge, but this house, is it even featuring? Should be there. Okay, but we are slightly off land, and not really anything to go by in terms of fixed points, but we are definitely not 20 meters off here. 7 to 8 even, okay. While this must be in ized. And I guess it's up here. Look at the misalignment. Oh. Well, it's a good thing. Well, I'm fairly certain we're here. Yeah. We are. Nice. Oh, we're done already. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it did take 10 minutes, but and that was a really nice spread. Look at that. It was like downtown, suburban, transitional residential area. The only thing we didn't get to see was downtown ized. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So that is episode 81 in the bag. Please check in tomorrow for episode 82. Until then, bye-bye.